Hello, beautiful souls. Hi, loves. Welcome to 777 Shuffle Deck. I'm Sapphire Gold. I'm a certified spiritual life coach, an intuitive guide, and an energy practitioner. I'm excited to bring to you all intuitive guidance through the universe, through the help of tarot readings and also oracle cards that I'm excited to see what divine messages wants to be relayed to you through universe. My goal is to bring those insights, support, love, healing, just light at the end of the tunnel, because that's what I like. Not saying that we ignore the dark aspects, the dark guidance, but it's our duty to focus on the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, so yes, like, share, subscribe so that we can grow this family and we can reach this message to people that need it, that will connect with this. I believe that my messages only reach to the tribe that needs the guidance, okay, of the message that I am, because there's so many tarot readers, there's so many energy intuitive guides, and not every message is for everyone, or everyone's vibe connects with everybody. Okay, my readings are dynamic, so there are going to be different kinds of readings that I may bring to you, pick a card, etc., etc. But one of my favorite ones are doing the main messages, the opener cards, and then I segregate the aspects into few different aspects, such as love aspect will be different, the personal aspect will be different, so I will segregate these aspects in different piles, and I will it's all one reading, but I do the opener cards separately, the personal, career, love, and external messages, and then I get into oracle reading as well. So this is one of my favorite style of reading, which I do the opener and then separating them into different aspects. But they're all one big reading. So you'll notice that I can take the opener message, connect it to let's say, the love section, or I'll take the opener personal section and connect it to the love section. I can do that because obviously it's all one big reading, but I just separated. Okay, so without further ado, you guys already know the drill. I don't know if I've already said it, but I am open to personal readings. If you like my style, my vibe, you want a personal reading, DM me or email me, of course. And another thing will be that if you have any concerns, clarifications, your testimonies, do email me them, because this will be very helpful. And I would love to know what were the guidance that came through for you, and in general, so that you are not alone, and you know that a therapist cannot understand spiritual information or what universe wants to bring to you, and vice versa. So just remember, you're not alone. This is a free portal. Always feel free to reach out, okay? So also leave your comments, because I'd love to know what comes in, what doesn't come in. And yeah, let's get on to the reading now, okay? I will just clean the board. So any energy that doesn't need to be a part of your reading should not be here, and we will focus just on the guidance that is coming in for you, okay? Just cleaning the board completely, including this amazing hopeful stone that I have here, and all the other stones. So we just know that all my stones are energetically charged with sunlight, so my focus is to bring light to your situation. I'm excited to see what is coming in today. We are in the month of September, so this is a collective reading. There is no specific connection to, it's a collective reading, so everybody is welcome here. What resonates with you will not resonate with the other. Also, I do want to get into it with that tarot and oracle messages is supposed to be an interpretation for your own journey, okay? The messages are coming in for you. You interpret it of how it will resonate for you, okay? So it doesn't necessarily have to be exactly what I'm picking up on, but it's going to be similar and on, okay? So just cleaning any messages, any energies, debris that doesn't need to be in the reading. And yeah, let's get on to it. I would like if you guys take a deep breath, connect with source, connect with spirit, universe, so we can get the best messages for you. And we'll just start by separating the cards. I'm gonna pick the cards up because they don't need to be here. They're just for me that I can pick it up right now. And then of course you know where your cards are coming in from. Okay, I'm going to be using this deck, specifically the Star Tarot deck, for your love section, okay? Sometimes I use the same deck for all the sections, but many of the times I can also use it for separate decks, and I feel today is something special. I want to get into it by using the Star Tarot, and then this is the Y spell, and this is the No Hands deck. Alright, so let's go ahead and shuffle the decks. I'm going to use this as my opener cards. This specifically for love. We'll just leave this right here. And this is for career, personal, and any external messages that wants to be relayed to you. Alright? But I want to use that Star deck for love, so it's a little slippery. Just like you to take a deep breath and see what messages wants to come through to you. Okay? All right. Let's see what opener messages would like to come in. We got the Ace of Wands. Hold on. Two. I think it's this one. Give me just a second. It's too bright or something. So let me turn it down a little bit so you are able to see. Give me a moment. I just need to adjust it because I'd like you guys to really enjoy the cards. It's not too bright. There you go. Perfect. Okay. Just give it one more. There you go. No, it's still too bright. Alright. You're getting the Ace of Wands as your beginner card. Move this to the side here. That's your opener card, I meant. Your opener card is the Ace of Wands. Great energy to begin with already. I don't like the fact that this... Alright, there you go. Wow. Page of Wands. Five of Pentacles. Those were your opener cards. Four of Swords in your personal section. Can you see it? Four of Swords. King of Pentacles. The Devil. Oh my god. The table is a little small, so I'm gonna have to make some room here, which is not an issue. I'm so grateful I have a table to place this card here. The Devil in your personal realm. Okay, so we have in your personal section, we have the Four of Swords, King of Pentacles, right? Yes, and the Devil. Let's do career. The Chariot, awesome energy for career. I always feel like Chariot is such a lovely energy for career. Eight of Pentacles, look at that, beautiful. All of the cards actually are very, very beautiful. So let's see. Knight of Wands. In your career realm, you have the Knight of Wands coming in for you. Let's see. Oh, we have love now. Let's see what beautiful messages wants to come out for love, and then we'll take external messages as well. Opener cards, we've talked about this, that it doesn't matter. It's one big reading. I just segregate it so we are more precise. I can always choose Ace of Wands and then refer to your love. Ace of Wands, refer to your career. Alright. Wow, you have the Empress coming in. You have Four of Pentacles. And you have the Magician coming in for you. Okay. Let's see external. At the bottom we have the King of Swords here. Sorry, Knight of Swords. Don't we have it twice? Now we have the Knight of Wands here. And now we have the Knight of Swords as well. I will take the bottom deck card just in case. So free world, we can take as many cards, does not have to be rigid. Let's pull out external messages I'd like to use from this, and of course we're going to do oracles, so we'll just see if there are any external messages that wants to seal the tarot cards that are coming out now. You have Five of Cups. Okay. Usually people look at lower cards as like, oh my god, bad news. I don't think so. It's all a matter of how you look at it, how you frame it, how you really get into the energies as well, okay? Ace of Swords. Do we have an Ace of Swords around here? No, we don't. Okay. I want to take one more external messages that wants to come through to you guys. The Hermit. Okay. And bottom of the deck, I'm so happy I checked. We have the Wheel of Fortune wants to come out. We will take it. Okay, I'll just put this here. It's all one big reading anyways. So no biggie, no biggie. How about I put it? Yeah, that's whatever. I'll just take it and put it right here. Okay? Alright, so this is your magical reading. Everybody, let's get into it. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm looking at some new beginnings that have come in for you. Okay, especially if you know that there is the lunar moon that had recently when it came in for us. It has shaken a lot of things for us. Okay, it has shaken up things, it has activated things, it's brought in some new aspects that we need to face. I'm actually going through a lot of situations where I am waking up to a lot of my own behaviors, thoughts, beliefs. Like, believe it or not, every day I get up, I am thinking about my belief system that is really jacked up, okay? And not really just facing that. I already knew that, but now it's coming up to the surface. So a lot of things are coming up to the surface for you that is calling for your attention, okay? You may sense a form of Five of Cups going on, like feelings of loss, feelings of things that you need to face, which aren't very pleasant feelings, but you know it's time for you to leave that behind and walk in the light. Therefore, we're getting the Hermit solitude vibe as well here. But let's get in. That's just things that are coming up. Let's go into your opener cards. Okay, you're getting Ace of Wands. This is a new beginning. Now, we talked about this a second ago. This is not just any sort of new beginning. This is a shaking new beginning. Okay, this is with or without your permission. You're going to be pulled in the direction where you've already planted those seeds, but now things are getting a lot intense. I'm looking at Ace of Wands as a form of massive intense. Okay, I'm thinking, this is what I'm picking up, that certain people may have thought, oh, my Ace of Wands is going to be very light, very nice. No, it's actually going to shake things up in a way that will, it's like this Knight of Swords right here. This is what I'm getting, okay? This is what I'm getting. I'm getting someone who thinks, there's lightning, thunder, but you have no other option but to move towards the direction that you have already planted in your mind, but is now, universe is guiding you to take action, okay? Universe is saying that there's no more sitting and waiting around that you used to do with the Four of Pentacles, okay? This is like, no, I have to take action. I have to move in the direction of what will suit me, what is better for me, what is good for you, that you need to move in. I'm getting the Chariot energy as such too. Time to take control of the reins and move, make a decision, okay? Make a decision is coming up. September energy is giving me that, yes, we have the lunar eclipse energy that has shaken things up a lot, but it's giving me action orientation. Like, it's time for you to take charge of your life. It's time for you to face certain truths about your life. We have the Devil card here. Let me just show you how the Devil card looks. Like, you've been living in a form of illusion, in a form of your own fears that have been keeping you stuck. But I'm also seeing that it's time for you to burn those fears away and recognize that what you're projecting out is essentially just an illusion. It's essentially just a story, that it's time for you to really go inwards with the Four of Swords and call in a new form of truth. Okay, truth that you need to face, only you can face, only you can speak into existence here with the Magician card as well. I'm getting nobody can do this for you, only you can make these things possible. Okay, so your opener cards are giving me like new ideas, new intentions being set forth. You've been set forth, you planted the seeds of your reality for a very long time, but now it's like universe is pushing you. It's giving you the new way forward. Okay, you may have been asking of this reality for a very long time, for some sort of push in a direction, and universe is now granting those wishes. I'm seeing granting those wishes in the form of new ideas, breaking patterns and beliefs, and with the Ace of Swords as well. Okay, yes, there's some sort of truth that you are being called to recognize, which is essentially Five of Cups. This is giving me some sort of work that you've put in here with the Hermit. Okay, you've put in a lot of work in who you are, and now you're waking up to your reality, which is like lots of loss, lots of pain, lots of suffering, and you're essentially turning your back towards this, I'm seeing. But it's also like, Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups. First and foremost, I'm getting 10-10 here, and I am getting 5-5, which is like big change on the horizon. Okay, but this is something that you're waking up to, a sad reality that, I have been discounting who I am. I have been limiting myself to believe that I am worth Five of Cups. I am worth being pushed aside. I am worth accepting what maybe your reality has conditioned you to believe, and those were all outdated beliefs. Okay, specifically with the Devil as well, like some sort of old negative cycle that you have believed about yourself and your reality, and you've been just thinking like, this is who I am, this is what I'm meant to do, even though there's a part of you that believes a lot more with the Four of Pentacles here. Okay, I am seeing with the Four of Pentacles, you believed that there was a lot more, but somehow you stayed. There must have been a reason why you stayed in a reality that you ended up staying in. Sometimes it's not because we did anything wrong. It's just how things were supposed to be. You had to work on yourself. You had to grow in wisdom to finally align with the reality that is now coming in. There's a new reality, new direction, new force in your life that is finally you are a matching vibration to, and the wheel is turning in your favor. Okay, the wheels have always turned in your favor. I always want to share with the Wheel of Fortune that things have always worked in our favor. Sometimes it's just not divine timing, but now things are coming up to be that it's divine timing. Maybe divine timing in love. Okay, you're waking up to a whole new aspect of who you are, and this is like you're not waiting anymore. Okay, you recognize that your waiting time with the Hermit is over. Okay, it's over. You're no longer needed for you to be in solitude. Wait, you're now called on with the Empress energy. Doesn't matter the gender. I'm sure you guys understand this. If there's a lot of tarot listeners out there, watchers out there, understand there's no gender here in terms of energy, but you're now being called to step into your light, step into your vibration, step into your maturity, into who you are, and some new realizations are being birthed into your reality now. Okay, some new forms of aspects are being brought to the surface here with the Empress card specifically. I'm seeing, you guys know, September 21st, there is a full moon coming in, and this is a really great time for you to release this old identity with gratitude. You've learned the lessons from the Five of Pentacles, where you weren't treated well, where you weren't given much opportunity. Maybe you were choosing a reality that was really the Five of Pentacles here. Okay, like not enough, being left out in the cold here. I'm seeing being treated with less, being made to believe that you are a lame person, and metaphorically speaking, lame, but also like we can see this person here. Okay, he is holding this support, right? Whatever you want to call it, the crutchers. And somehow I'm getting that you've been conditioned to believe that you have to walk with these crutches for the rest of your life, and you have to get less. You're not meant for more. You're not meant to change your reality. You're not meant to recognize that you are a powerful manifestor here, and you can change this situation. You can tap into your power, that you don't need the crutches anymore to walk. You're actually meant to fly, ride, and rush into a reality that is meant for you. I'm seeing a massive truth being brought to you here with the Ace of Swords. Okay? And somehow this is coming in the form of Wheel of Fortune, right? It's Wheel of Fortune comes in different forms, okay? Sometimes it comes with truths. Sometimes it comes with opportunity not working out anymore. Sometimes it's sudden realizations here with the Ace of Swords as well. This is coming with new truth, new clarity, new understanding, aha moments here with the Hermit card. Okay, I'm seeing Hermit card like your solitude time is over. You planting yourself in some darkness so you can find out who you are is over. But also this is giving me like a aha moment. I can now walk with my light anywhere I go. I am able to. I can finally leave the crutches behind and move forward, take charge in my life. The sun is finally coming out again. We're seeing a lot of yellow orangey light here, but specifically this card, I know it looks very small, but the sun is finally coming out. Okay, those times where you are feeling insecure about yourself with the Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles is now finally some truth is come to you in a form of light, recognition, idea, some clarity that this is not my truth. Whatever it is, I am now rebirthed into a new reality. I am a master manifestor here, and I can take on charge in my life. Okay, so what is happening is you are finally going inwards. Okay, with the Four of Swords here, I'm seeing in your personal realm, you're finally doing a lot of recognition work of who you are, tapping into your power and manifesting your dreams here. Okay, you are working with your spiritual energy and building the life you want, whether it's to a form of manifestation, whether it's planting the seeds, whether it's going in solitude, listening to your higher power and activating some sort of energy and light within you, energy of manifestation, energy of leadership. I'm seeing somehow I'm recognizing a lot of leadership coming up here, and people who are connecting to this message are leaders, I'm getting, and you are waking up to this truth. You're not waiting anymore. You're rushing with the Knight of Swords. Okay, for a long time, you, universe, your reality had made you go into a form of, let's say, a very long rest so that you can wake up to this. It's the perfect timing now. Some newness, new energy, and a perfect activation of your gifts, talents, your leadership calling, and your truth of who you really are. Somehow I'm getting a sense of shutting. Some people have been shut down or have been put to sleep intentionally. I don't know if you guys have heard the story of Adam when if you have a religious background, but there was a story where the story was like God had put this person to sleep so that he can work his magic behind. And sometimes I'm feeling like this is how your subconscious, the God energy within you, and divine energy, external energy, universe puts us in a form of captivating energy so that we can finally know our truth, our power, and know who we are. Okay, I am seeing that you have been focusing a lot on your finances, and as of right now, you have been working very hard, and your fruits of your labor are actually going to be paid off here. Okay, and this is going to be a high form of abundance. If you're worried about your career realm, like what is happening, I am hearing you don't need to, because you're going to be getting, this may not resonate with everybody, okay, but you're going to be getting a lot of ideas that actually this does resonate with everybody, but it's different for everybody how it's going to be. Some people are already like, there is a complex energy. Okay, some people are going to be getting high forms of wealth activated already, and some people are going to be getting in the form of ideas here. Okay, and this will turn into massive amount of financial freedom. If you are worried about finance, I would say not to be so, because that's just kind of doubting yourself. That's playing the same victim mentality with the devil, like playing that old story. And I'm telling you, this full moon, the universe really wants you to activate, is release these beliefs. Whether like I will share with you that I'm having this big realization that I judge myself a lot. Okay, I judge myself, and then I project that onto others, and then I project those judgmental voices, thoughts onto others, and I stay in this victim mentality cycle that's very negative. Okay, if you resonate with that, you can comment and leave your comments down below. But if I'm sharing this because it's not something that I would like to take forward in my reality. I'm recognizing that I judge myself. It keeps me in a prison mindset, and it's just the stories that what I build. But universe is sharing with you and telling you, you no longer need to be afraid of your own stories that come off as a negative script externally for you. Okay, because you're birthing that, and universe is saying it's time for you to release that. Okay, now in your so personally, I'm getting that there are some new beliefs that will be birthed in your reality. We're getting with the Ace of Wands. This is what universe wants to bring to you. We also had external messages. The universe is turning things in your favor through beliefs, ideas, maybe opportunities, etc., so that you can now live finally and wake up to some truths here. Recognize that the passing moment, maybe things that you have experienced, were just moments for you to learn and realize who you are. You are a powerful manifestor. In your career realm, I am seeing so much of abundance here. Okay, we do see the Empress card showing up. We see the Magician card. This is all activating empowerment, abundance, the light shining once again. You have your wings to fly. We see lots of wings here. Lots of transformation has kicked in for you. Things are looking bright again, and they will look differently. Like I said, tarot, oracle it should be taken as an interpretation of your own scenario. The weather has finally changed in your life. Okay, release work. You have been releasing, doing a lot of work, but it's finally saying to get your magic once again. Okay, get that magic that you have for life once again. Start preparing for a new turn in your life. Okay, know that you do have the control to direct your steer in, or your wheel in the direction you want. There are two. In the Chariot card, we do understand this is all about control, willpower. So we are seeing a lot of that positive energy that's coming in, self-control coming in. But we are seeing that you have the power to direct your mind and your thoughts and your direction in the reality you want. You can either go here if you decide, or you go here. So it is saying that you're not an incapable person of changing your life, and this is universe's truth to you of who you are and how you can actually soar over your dreams, goals, and plans, and move in that direction. Okay, you may have been told, may have been shut down, you may have been externally not been validated to your truth that you are an empress or you're an emperor or you have the ability. Your situation was just a temporary moment, but I'm seeing the universe doesn't want this for you anymore. Universe is saying no more of that. If you keep waiting on people to tell you you're an empress, then you're going to be waiting forever. Universe is saying, I'm giving you the sword now. I'm giving you the clarity. I'm giving you the truth. I'm giving you the way. I'm giving you the direction. I'm giving you insights. I'm giving you everything you need to create the life you want moving forward, because universe is tired of seeing you stuck. Universe is saying that you have done everything. You've paid the prices for building this current reality. Know that you are attracting this because you've done the work to get to where you are. Okay, this is universe's gift to you. Now you do have the 8 of Pentacles, so this is telling me that finances are going to look good. You could be getting financial flow of abundance from different forms. Okay, and this will look different for everybody, but yes, you have some form of financial turn of events that are coming in, and they're going to be a couple of them. Okay, this is, you may be expecting from just one particular route of finance. Maybe you're just doing a business and you think it's just coming from there, but I'm hearing unexpected turn of events and opportunities and funnels that are being created here. We have the 8 of Pentacles, and not only that, but this will help you to manifest more. Okay, manifest more. Okay, I am seeing that you are actually very determined with the Knight of Swords as well, and the Chariot energy. You are an Ace of Swords, and so many different cards here that you are now learning about your power. You're finally tapping into this power, and you are learning and recognizing, you know what? I want a good love life. I'm going to get it. So if you're worried, don't be. You are getting the juice. You are getting the fire. You are getting the spiritual charge energy here to move forward in the direction of your dreams and make those things possible. So I'm really getting positive vibes and energy feels here for you to recognize. And if this was a sign that you needed some clarification, then this is it. And know that truth and move forward. Now, in your love reality, okay, in your love reality, we're getting someone who is very fruitful and abundant, looking very gorgeous. Whether you are a guy or a girl, whoever's tuned into this message, you are actually tapped into some sort of fertility. Your maybe your Venus at this time is very activated, and you're looking abundantly fruitful to the eyes and to people and situations. And also, people are finding you very attractive. You're coming off as the Empress, firm, confident, lovely. You're also looking gorgeous. You're wearing amazing, abundant, vibrant clothes that is highlighting your beauty at this time even more. Remember who you are, a person who has dealt with a lot and is now in a turn of events, which is abundance. Okay, this is the gift of what you've done so far. Okay, we're getting 4 of Pentacles, so it is telling me, do not for 1 second be insecure here, because that dims your light, that dims your energy. Just a moment. So the universe is really calling for you to recognize who you are, a powerful individual, and wake up to that truth. You have been putting in a lot of work, as I've already mentioned a couple of times, and this is now your time to confidently move forward into your endeavors, into your plans. Remember, releasing beliefs of lack, maybe some shadow aspects. This devil is giving me shadow. Okay, it's like, and I also resonate with this myself, that I've also had some sort of hold on, let me move this table a little bit. Oh, so you guys can see everything clearly here. Oopsie doo. There you go. Okay. I've also had some I have to just adjust this a little bit because I would like that you guys can see the cards nicely. All right. I also have shadows, right? Everybody has shadows, and I'm hearing that universe wants you to wake up, that your shadows are keeping you suffered. Okay, this prison like stage, I don't know if you can see, but this person has a cuff and a chain, and it's all due to their own shadow. Okay, and universe is saying it's time for you to burn that away. Maybe do some ritual work, whichever, I don't know, right, whichever one works for you, but it's time for you to burn things away. You may already be doing ritual work and you don't even know it. Whether it's you visualizing, but visualize your old lifestyle and voluntarily and with your own will break free from patterns and behaviors that aren't serving you. This goes to all of your aspects, whether it's your career, your personally, your beliefs and thoughts, and also into your love life, that you have some belief thoughts that are keeping you in a suffer like prison mentality that at this time you don't need. You get the Wheel of Fortune. You don't need this anymore. And because of your active participation of you waking up to the truth of who you are and breaking free from a prison-like mindset, I'm hearing that this will certainly make you attract events in your life that will be positive, whether you are attracting a divine spouse here, okay, whether you are attracting like-minded individuals, okay, like-minded energy readings like this one. Maybe you'll be attracted to networking. There are so many things that will happen due to you waking up to truths and reality, and it's a co-creating process of your life, okay? And it's time for you to give up this victim mentality. I'm seeing with the Devil card I earlier showed you, but also I'm seeing with the Five of Cups, like you have this tendency, and I also relate to this, that it's like, I can't go further. I only deserve the Five of Pentacles in life, or I only deserve the Five of Cups. Okay, but I'm hearing that you're waking up to this. You're realizing that this is a victim mentality. This is some sort of old, updated energy that the lunar eclipse came through and shook things up and is giving you this massive clarity, this massive realization, this truth-bearing understanding of who you are, okay? You are being called to get on your horse, okay, and ride the wave of life, because you can do so as of right now. You're getting the Knight of Swords. You're being called to exercise your power. Walk and not walk, not even walk, but ride in the direction of your goals and dreams, okay? Understand and work those directed steps, because yes, you have all the wisdom and knowledge here with the Hermit card as well. All the wisdom and knowledge. You're not someone who's starting from scratch. You're not someone who doesn't have the experience. You're not someone who doesn't have the knowledge, the mystery, the understanding, the manifestation power and techniques. You're not that type of person. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. You see, this person is working their own pentacles here. You could be someone who's a leader. You could be someone who is an actual innovator. You are someone who is going to invent things. You are someone who is supposed to lead people here with the Knight of Swords as well. Okay, I'm seeing someone who's going to lead. You're a manifester of your reality, and this is what your reality is. You also have the Knight of Pentacles in your career realm, so I am seeing someone who is very passionate about the career. You are actually attracting a career life that is going to be filled with fire and passion and so much of creativity, because this is something that you're truly going to enjoy. You're not just going to do it for the money. You're doing it for freedom, for peace, for who you are. to express your truth here. I'm seeing with the Ace of Swords. It's time for you to express your truth. It's time for you to leave those fallen cups behind and take charge of life. In your love life, I am seeing that patience, that waiting time, the solitude time is over. It is now time to actively cooperate with the universe. You can finally attract the love life you desire, whether it's a high level evolved energy of self-love and reciprocation that you want to see in your reality, and the fulfillment of birthing those seeds of the kind of love life you want, okay? And challenging those beliefs. I am seeing with the Knight of Swords, you're challenging some sort of beliefs of love life that that you are now at peace with as well. With the Four of Pentacles I'm seeing here, okay? You finally grown your wings in love life, and it's time for you to fly. You could be feeling very flirtatious, very lovable, very gorgeous, very vibrant, okay? And very femininely mature here, okay? I'm seeing someone who is very comforting in their energy, very lovable, very gorgeous. Venus is looking bright and high here, and you are looking very abundant, okay? But I'm looking at someone who is very feminine, a divine feminine, okay? And some message just came in that your divine spouse is having a mirrored reality as well and wants to meet you, okay? Your divine spouse is also connecting to your energy here at this time. This message came in for specific people, or everybody as well. If you resonate with it, then comment down below. Wanted to drink a little bit here, some juice. Okay, so you could be in a very playful mood, because when you're feeling confident in your love life, I'm seeing that when you're feeling confident, you can actually be attracting energy that reflects that, okay? So I'm seeing a reflected energy here, beautiful, vibrant, and you are rushing into a reality. It may look slow, but it's actually pointed in the direction like an arrow hitting the target here, okay? So yeah, beautiful energies, beautiful messages. I believe that you've got the message that you need from tarot, and we're going to move into your oracle card and see what is coming up right now. Let me just clear the board real quick, and let's get on with your messages. So keep being confident, keep feeling vibrant, keep working on your energy. I'm getting that universe wants you to work on your energy and keep releasing things that no longer serve you, because you are free. And this is a realization that universe wants you to know at this time. Let's move on to your oracle cards. All right. So I'm so excited to see what is coming in. Okay, I have specific cards just for... Actually, let's do the three. You know what I'm feeling? I will pull out oracle cards for specific messages for specific areas of your life, okay? Once again, I'm hoping you're enjoying this reading. Do like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done that already. Okay, let's see what message wants to come in for your personal, career, and love. Of course, I have love cards. I will choose to do that just for love. You have release point, exactly what we've been talking about. You have first breath, and you have transcendence. Very, very resonating cards that came out for you. The bottom of deck, you have explore of possibilities. I will take that, okay? So you have release points. It says You have reached a point where carrying old emotions is too heavy. Release them with love. They have served their purpose. True purpose. It doesn't say true, but I'll just keep it as that. Breathe freedom into your being. All right. So exactly what we've been talking about so long, that in the tarot potion, that it's time for you to release. Okay, you're like a volcano at this point. You're ready to release, and which I didn't mention earlier, but you're not alone. As of right now, you have a lot of angels. You could be seeing a lot of eagles. I have been seeing them in reality as well, not just in this card, but in the cards are coming up too, and they just bring this realization that your angels are watching over you. They may come in the form of birds. Maybe they may leave feathers here and there. I've been seeing a lot of feathers too. They may be leaving coins. They may be leaving some sort of resonating messages. Universe may be putting in some sorts of angel numbers in your way. Maybe kind of pointing you in directions. Maybe you're sitting and watching TV or online or something, and then a right kind of ad will come through for you. So universe is really working in your favor. We saw the Wheel of Fortune earlier, but clear indication, release point is coming in for you. You need to release, because in order for you to attract what you desire, you need to release, you need to allow, you need to align, and then let those things flow to you, okay? We're not chasing. On my channel, I teach individuals through tarot and oracle that, and as a certified spiritual and life coach, that we don't chase those things. Maybe you have chased things a lot, but as of right now, you don't need to chase them anymore. You just need to attract, allow, embody the state, and let those things come to you. When you find yourself falling back into this realization, like, oh, I need to chase, how to make this possible, that possible, that's what universe wants you to release as well. Not just those emotions, but release control. You really don't need any more this chasing energy, okay? You need to recognize you're a powerful manifester. Your job is to plant those seeds, embody, activate your magician in energy and spirit, and make those things possible. And anything that comes in a form of energetic resistance or those emotions, those are your limited version of who you are, and it's time for you to release those. Okay, next card we have here is First Breath. You are entering a new realm of emotional experience. Fresh feelings rise like a first breath after sleep. Oh my God. Please tell me why everything I was already sharing with you with the tarot is coming up in the form of oracle here as well. This is truly a very fruitful reading, and it's also making me feel good, because it's like my message that I was interpreting, that universe wanted me to share with you all, came out really true. So fresh feelings rise like a first breath after sleep. So notice that you were in a very huge sleepy point, okay? You were like sleeping, you were resting, you were in a state of like maybe just waiting for your fruits and your labor to come about. And now you finally become this version of yourself where you can finally take the first breath. Maybe you have been through, maybe you have been through a person that has gone through a lot for decades, okay? Which including my own self. And then you're finally coming out of like such a sleep sort of spiritual reality that now you're finally learning to live, because you finally paid off your karma. You finally did those life lessons that you need to, which some people, it's not like those life lessons just end, but there is a form of cycle that some people go through, and I'm hearing deliberating, okay? I don't know, I think I'm saying it wrong, but deliberating or something like that, I don't know. But it is a form of like cycle that has been very painful, okay? Maybe you're meant for more, and you're one of those individuals that come from a reality of spiritual awakening, or go into the reality of like, more into your spiritual realm. Okay, and so now it says allow yourself to feel fully without judgment. Oh my goodness, everything I've been saying is actually coming out to be so true. The things that are coming out, don't judge yourself, because I know it's coming up for me as well. Next, we have transcendence. You are outgrowing old definitions of self. You are more than your past, your roles, your stories. Rise beyond and become the boundless soul you are. So we have transcendence. So it really looks like you have been transcending, and you are. Next, we have explorer of possibilities. You're opening to new ways of acting. Okay, you're exploring some new realms. You're exploring, but this is not any kind of exploring like I'm just going to check it out. No, this is the full form of exploration. Like you are now exploring. It's like a birth of a child that has already been born and lived, but this is now you are birthed into a new form of your spiritual reality. Okay, so you may have already been born, you've been raised, you may be a 40-year-old person. I don't know what your age is, but I'm trying to figure out what that word was that I was trying to say, debilitating or something. I don't know. I can't really pick up on that word. But anyways, so yeah, so it is, so you may be 40 years old or whatever you are, and it can be that you are actually birthed into a new person through all the spiritual work that you have been done. Doesn't mean if you're 40 you can't be born again. So people are born again because they have lived life. Maybe they end cycles. Okay, so you may be experiencing this, and that's what you're exploring: a new possibility, a new change, a new shift, a new mindset, a new kind of, let's say, a limitless sort of actuality of who you are. You're not anymore riding the wave of stories and limitations that have been bestowed upon you by society or universe. You're breaking free, and this is what you're exploring now. Okay, and you're free to do so, but you're also not only free. I'm getting that you are a judge of your own reality now. Okay, you are not expecting or wanting validation from people. You are validating your own self and your own reality, and spirit realm is very, very excited and happy for you. And it's like, wow, you know, we are happy to see you take full form and full charge of your own life. Now you have explorer possibilities. So we said you are opening to new ways of acting, learning to experience. Curiosity is your greatest ally now. Try, fail, learn, and repeat. So don't be afraid of failing. This can happen because a lot of times we get stuck in a cycle of decision paralysis. Okay, action paralysis. It's like, I don't want to try this. I'm just going to be in my own shell because I've been told so. I am hearing that you are waking up to that truth with the Ace of Swords that we saw, that you are like, no, I want to now explore what is right for me. I have been the type of person who's always done things for others. Now I want to do it for myself. I want to learn, grow, develop, and make those choices for myself. People have birthed some lies into my reality and of who I am, and now universe is gifting me, including my own solitude work with the Hermit card we saw, that, you know what, no, that's not who I am. This is not me. This is not my reality. Thank you so much for your opinion, but that's your reality. That's your opinion. And I'm hearing someone who's actually outgrown feeling an empathy for others, because you are the type of soul that's like, you care for people, you care, you want to show that you care deeply. But you also hear that other people don't feel like this. You started realizing and waking up to that truth, that other people don't feel like this for me. And I need to start becoming this empress or emperor to care for my own self now, because I need to respect and love and adore and embody so much of self-love in my life that I'm no longer, I'm transcending from who I used to be. I may have been allowing people to dictate my life because I needed to people please them, or I needed to suppress my emotions and feelings. But now you have come to the point that things have actually aligned. Maybe you now do. Maybe before you couldn't have the opportunity. It wasn't the right time. You had to learn, grow, or develop in a way. But now you have been given the opportunity to take on this new role, this new idea, this new belief, and kind of like, I wouldn't say show the middle finger to people, but kind of, yes, you are showing the middle finger to people. You're like, I can care an F anymore. I'm going to move forward in my life. Okay. I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm breathing. You may not be breathing and you want me to also suffocate, but I don't want to do this anymore. So I'm hearing someone who is really exploring this new look at this, right? Like, I don't know if you can see this one. You may have been on a cliff or in a realm where it's like all black, dark, dull, blah 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 blah, and this was all that you have been working on, and now you are facing a reality that is golden, vibrant, bright. You have been pushed in a direction like, no, take the step, move in a direction that is more positive, bright for you. Others have their own mind, their own soul, their own journey, and I don't need to be a god in their life, or I don't need to tell them what is right for them. If they are able to wake up to that, fine, true, good for them. But if not, then I can't really force people to wake up, but I'm not going to die in the process, because you already, I'm hearing, died because of not knowing those truths and realities and understanding how people can project their stuff and create lives based on what they know. And a lot of people die because they listen to others. So I'm hearing you forging your own way as well, you forging your own reality, you waking up. You are also not just doing it for yourself, but for thousands of other lives who are going to be inspired because of you in your own way, in your own direction. Okay, so that's beautiful. So please recognize, don't be selfish like thousands of other people who end up being selfish because they weren't given this gift of waking up to truths. Okay, you are, and there's a reason why, not just so you can experience liberation, but also because you're responsible for other generations that need this form of truth. Okay, that you don't need to be stuck in a form of old, still stagnated ways of how to move in life. Universe, what are the messages we need to know at this time? Remember, I'm getting, this is a full moon coming up on September 21st. Make sure you're taking advantage of that, connecting with yourself, with your higher self, and releasing, okay? Release judgment, release old beliefs that may be coming up, like, I'm not good enough, I can't do it, how will this work, whatever. Or you are working with patterns like, I need to please X, Y, and Z. I can't take this charge. Will this work out? That will work out. Universe is saying it's not your job to figure out if it's going to work out or not. Your job is to move in the direction I've set path for you and chosen you, and you are working with that as well. So I am here for you. Keep moving in the direction. Your wise self knows the truth, okay? Keep following the breath work, which is the first breath. Don't sit there and kill yourself. You're not meant to die because you need to please society. Let's see what messages wants to come in. We have intuition. We have trust. We're talking about feathers. They are here. They're coming up again. Your universe, your spirit guides really want you to recognize you're not alone. Trust that. And take the first step. Oh my goodness. These are resonating messages. Expect the unexpected is in the bottom. I don't feel like I want to take this, but I do want you to recognize that expect the unexpected. The Wheel of Fortune just needs you to trust the process. The Wheel of Fortune just needs you to work your intuition here. What is right for you? Okay, that's all what universe wants you. And trust you can expect the unexpected here. You should not put any bounds on what you want in life, because frankly speaking, sometimes we limit ourselves to what we should expect in life. But yes, your intuition right now is really guiding you, is talking to you in the form of feelings, opportunities, experiences, definitely feelings and emotions, and they're really telling you that if you feel heavy, you don't feel good, you don't feel positive in life, maybe you are in a scenario that is not healthy for you, and you need to make a change. You need to trust that you will be okay. I assure you, this message was a sign for you. You will be okay. All right. And this is a timeless reading. So when you find this message, will be perfectly right for you. However, if you've viewed this message already, universe is just saying, trust the process. I'm here for you. You're not alone. Sometimes it feels like you're just all alone. You won't be able to know what to do. Saying just take the first step. Whatever the first step is, go out. Or first step is deciding. I'm hearing somebody needs to decide on something. Decide that you don't want this kind of truth anymore. You don't want this kind of reality anymore. That's also taking the first step. Maybe book those tickets. Maybe decide, start looking at things that you need to do for your life right now. For your love life, so take the first step, whatever that looks like for you. The first step can also look like doing the release work, right? So this is your step. This is your step, but also your message and sign. Take the first step. I'm going to pull out some love oracle messages for you. But if you want to also keep that and use this just from universe side, some messages, then yes, you can take that for that as well. It's not specifically, I want to put it in the love section, but if you want to use that in general, just do that. This could also be your higher self, your future self guiding you, okay? We have one card that came up. Pay attention to signs. Okay, so you are guided here right now. Pay attention. Oh, it's so bright because I guess it's, let's pull it here. Pay attention to signs. Universe wants to say the synchronicities you have been noticing are not coincidence. So one constant, not coincident message I've been getting, first and foremost, a lot of repeated numbers you could be coming across, but ads, I'm hearing ads are talking to us a lot now. It could be ads about marriage, it could be ads about finding your person, it could be ads about improving your karma or about money, something like that. I don't know, but lots of ads are talking to you, and it's not pay attention to them, okay? Maybe you don't have to sit and kind of rely on them constantly if you feel like that's too overwhelming, but kind of just, observe them and say, universe, I do understand what you're saying, I get it, and I'll pay attention to them, okay? So it's you don't need to fully, constantly be all the time just thinking about those signs, but yes, you can pay attention to them a little bit. Next message is coming in. You have stay optimistic. So positive thinking and faith will bring romance into your life. If you are concerned about love, if you are concerned about will I have a person in my life or not, I believe this is an indication that just stay optimistic, have faith, trust here. We're getting this indication again that yes, there is a person out there for you that will come into your life at the right time. Just trust the process. Recognize, just stay optimistic and release those negative thoughts, okay? Release your negative thoughts. Because if you stick with the negative thoughts, how will you attract things in your life, okay? Okay, we got two that's coming up. There's a distance and there's magnetic connection. So we have here is distance, okay? This could be that you've made the decision. This is what I'm deciphering here. It says the separation you are experiencing is necessary to help your relationship grow. You have a spiritual connection with someone, a person, your divine spouse, or whatever the case is. And there is obviously a separation because you haven't met them yet. Okay, for many of you here, if you have already met someone or whatever, then great, okay, you've met them, etc. And you may be in a no contact situation, I don't know. But I'm getting for a lot of people who haven't met them, that you've been in a long life separation from them. You haven't met them, you don't know who they are, you haven't been connected, but you have this constant desire to meet this one person that will be your person, okay? So I'm hearing that this long waited separation was just not for nothing. There's reason you needed to grow. You both were here for a specific reason in life, to outgrow outdated energies that were not healthy for your generation. And that's why you needed to grow, maybe do school life. Pay attention to life, or pay life in a form of schoolwork, and so you will then eventually meet. You could connect with someone at a far distance. I'm seeing, so yeah. Next, we have a magnetic connection. So recognize that magnetic connection, this is a very strong pull and intensity that draws you to this person. So there is there is a special person in your life, and you are connected to them on a spiritual level, okay? And not only are you connected to them on a spiritual level, I'm hearing that there is a magnetic pull. Anything that's not meant for you won't work out for you, I'm hearing. And that's why this magnetic pull is even more strong, because it's only going to pull you to your match, to your magnet, okay? I'm hearing you and the other person are magnets, and you are meant to be pulled and magnetized and connected together. So know that, okay? And so if you feel like things are not working out, wish it good riddance, because that's what I do. Anything that doesn't work out. Okay, let's pull out some Oracle Cosmic Insights. What does universe want to have you know at this time? You have fire signs, so a lot of passion. You could be embodying the qualities of fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, very loyal. This is also giving me, if you are a fire sign, this is a specific highlight for you. I am also seeing that the person that you could connect with can be a fire sign. So know that I'll have heavy fire energy qualities in them. Intuition, we're getting that twice here, so that's great. Okay, so it says, when you notice red flags, or you notice some sort of energies, or your intuition is picking up on them, that just means that yes, your intuition is speaking to you, wants you to acknowledge it and listen and pay attention to it. Okay, patience is coming. So this is coming up in terms of all that you're dealing with. It is saying patience. Your patience is over. There are 2-3 messages that's coming up. One is, you've waited a long time, and now the Wheel of Fortune is finally turning in your favor. But it's also saying here that just few more months, good things come to those who wait. So you may have been waiting for a very long time for things to finally align for you, and it is finally working in your favor. So your patience has not gone unnoticed, and is finally turning in your favor, okay? A couple more oracle cards. Okay, you have thorns coming in. All that pain, all that suffering, all those 5 of Cups moments, all the 4 of Pentacle moments, withering, the changes ahead will bring in a new and positive future. So it is saying that, maybe you, like, before you could see your fruit take labor, there is some sort of things that you still need to do in order to really see them come to pass. Okay, maybe you need to see rain start to come through to finally help your fertilization. It's just a metaphor, but in general, you know, or you need to finally wait a little bit more if you are waiting, and wait for your manifestation to come through. In the meantime, you need to maybe cut off those thorns, okay, before you sell your work, or maybe take little more steps and actions towards you finally seeing your desired reality play out, or in general, a little more suffering and pain that you may have to deal with, which I feel like is nothing for you. You have birth, so something is really birthing in your reality now, which is going to bear a lot of fruit. So I am hearing that many of you have been in a state of like a giving labor, metaphorically speaking, okay? You have been in a state of giving labor to your manifestation. So you have been planting lots of seeds, doing a lot of work, putting in a lot of work and patience and understanding and taking those steps and building yourself. And you're finally about to give birth to a reality. Universal energy brings you opportunities and possibilities, okay? And you are finally birthing a reality that you've been long awaited for. But not only because you've been long awaited for, but it's because you are divinely guided to this. You have manifested this. You have worked towards this. And that is what you're giving birth to, okay? A manifestation that you truly deserve. And you're putting in the energy towards it, okay? Oh. So this is just the clarification I am getting. 2 cards wanted to come up. We'll take it. That moon. So you have the full moon that is coming up. It is saying pay attention to your intuition. My goodness. So we got three cards that have clarified pay attention to your intuition. So your intuition is very strong here at this time, and move ahead confidently. So it is saying that your intuition, there's something that you have to release. There is intuition working in your favor. You could be a group that is very high on their intuition, okay? You've been this way for forever, and it is giving me a message that work on your intuition a lot more. It could work in your life. It is saying pay attention to it, give it some time, cultivate it. But it is saying pay attention to it, because sometimes I'm hearing that you guys like to ignore your intuition. So don't do that, because it's working in your favor. But it is saying pay attention to your intuition. If your intuition is saying don't go this way, go that way. We saw it in the Chariot card. Don't go here, go there. Then do that, okay? So move in that direction. Or don't do this, or don't involve in this. Listen to it. And it comes in a form of feeling, nudges, guidance, etc. Next, I'm hearing Phoenix. Be prepared to be renewed after periods of crisis. Now, with this Phoenix card, I'm hearing people who have been through decades of crisis. This is not a recent event. Everything led up to many cosmic events in your life. But this is a major shift. This is a major rising of a phoenix from the dead ashes. You've been living a dead life. You've been living a life where you had to pay your dues as a person, as an individual, to walk the school of life in a way that will rebirth you into a phoenix that is more powerful, more stronger, and more wiser, and more full of life and energy. And you have a plan for your life, okay? A couple more messages. Okay. You have stay connected to your spirituality, faith, connection, inner peace, guidance. That is your form of spirituality. I'm hearing like having faith in everything working out, having faith in your inner guidance, having faith in what brings you peace, what brings you joy, and the guidance you receive through this reading or any other specific thing. You receive those messages, right? And just stay connected to it, your spirit realm, and everything else. So a very clarifying message here. Release the past. It's time for you to finally walk out your healing. I'm hearing a lot of you have already grown into a beautiful, beautiful cosmic butterfly, a beautiful dragonfly. Okay, you have already grown into who you are, and it's time for you to walk out your healing and let go of those unhealed areas of yours that you don't need to carry anymore, because frankly, I'm hearing that it's creating so much of weight. Remember, we talked about the devil card where you are literally chaining yourself up by your own will. That's what the devil card is all about. Okay, it's like, and not only in tarot, in general, that's what devil really is. Devil is like, you voluntarily want to suffer. You voluntarily choose to be at a place that you don't want to be, or whatever. So it's really saying that those things create a prison. Those things create you to be captured spiritually, emotionally, physically, and don't let you go into the direction where you're meant to go. So let go of that. If you need support, call on to your healing energy, call on to your spirit guides, and activate that renewal energy of the phoenix into your life as well, and recognize that you are a grown individual now. Okay, one more card. Change. Okay, change is here. Change has been turned in your favor. Wheel of Fortune, I keep seeing that card. But embrace change. It's saying transformation, adaptation, growth, and evolution. You have evolved, okay? You're no longer who you were. You have come out of your solitude. You are a different person now. I am seeing you have evolved. You are being called to release the past, and you are transformed. I am seeing I'm seeing an eagle as a spirit animal. I'm seeing a dragonfly, an owl, a lion. I am seeing butterfly, and a lot of individuals have grown their wings now to fly in the direction of their change. It keeps slipping out. Okay, so let's see what wants to come out. You have a balance that wants to come out. Just put it right here. Hopefully you can see it. Balance. What else? You have conviction. Wow. Amazing cards. I love how it's so resonating with the whole message in general. You have visionary. Oh my goodness. Okay. So how these cards work is that they are meant to be particular aspects of you. Okay. Let me get the box. This is the, nope, this one. This is the Law of Attraction card, okay? And it's Oracle cards, and it's saying it's supposed to be a deep purple. It's supposed to be your belief suit. So as of right now, universe is really telling you to activate your new belief system, okay? So it's amazing how you got the two blue purple cards. So this is your beliefs that are coming up, and universe wants to validate you in your new belief system. If there were other colors, that means they had something to do with your other aspects. Whether it's blue or whatever, then it meant to be receiving messages. So the main major cards that are coming in, it's saying balance. True power comes from harmony. Align mind, body, and spirit from optimal well-being. Adjust your energy. Bring more balance into your daily routine and relationships. So try to find some balance. And I'm seeing someone a lot in their head. I resonate with this myself, but if you are in your head a lot, try to balance it out by doing some yoga, going out in nature, spending some time, maybe meditating. You don't have to be a spiritual guru to meditate like for hours, but a little setting your energy will really help you at this time so that you're not constantly stressed out, okay? You have conviction coming in, so it is saying that unshakable belief in your truth fuels manifestation. Stand firm in your vision. Oh my God, we are getting a back-to-back clarifier. We're getting visionary and we're getting conviction. This is a powerful reading. These are powerful cards that came up for you because the powerful energy is such. That's why these cards are coming up. And then stand firm in your vision. Affirm your desires with confidence. That's what conviction means. It's like not shaking from your truth, from your belief. You are firm in what you believe. That's what conviction means. Affirm your desires with confidence. Speak and act as if your goal is already yours. So you're supposed to embody this energy. That's what I'm hearing, but also act out. The only way you can act out your convicted truths are when you embody it. Okay, so embodying is really coming up. Next, we have visionary. It looks like a lot of you are visionary leaders, and it is saying that you are meant to trust the process and not be afraid of taking that step in action. Okay, great change starts with bold imagination. Remember, I am getting this huge message that you need to not be shy away from your vision, you not be afraid. And it is saying, see beyond the present into what could be. Dream big, map out your highest potential without limiting yourself to current circumstances. So don't be afraid to dream big. Don't be afraid to recognize who you are. Activate your highest potential. I know you believe in this, and this is what's coming up. All right, everybody, I hope you loved and enjoyed this reading. So I hope you really enjoyed this reading. There's a strong message coming in of believing in yourself, dream big, release those limiting beliefs. You can't dream big if you constantly keep yourself stuck and idealize the past a lot more. It is saying to release your past, let go, have faith, trust the process. Like, look at this lady, whoever this image is. It's like she's standing on top of the world. She feels empowered. Okay, same way, stay convicted into your truth. And visionary, this big eye is going to really guide you, strengthen your manifestations more firmly. And it is saying to follow this path that you have in your mind's eye. Okay, this is not an eye, this is the third eye that you have going on. So be strong in your faith, in what you believe in, and don't let fears hold you back or affect your change, because there is a transformation on the horizon that may take change in few months, but you have to answer the door starting today of when you see this happen. And a lot of times I'll tell you a trick of what I do. I usually just say, universe, I don't know, or higher self, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I want this to be activated in my reality. And once I say it firmly with even for a split second, that's already creating ripple effects of things taking charge and change in my reality, my external reality. So it's not all going to happen like all of a sudden, but slowly and eventually you will take those changes because you started putting in, birthing those seeds starting today. Universe has this very important message. I hope you liked it. I hope this message resonated with you. If you did, do like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned to 777 Shuffle Deck, and embrace the future, because there's a lot of great things stored in future and is waiting for you to unlock this, waiting for your energy to match the frequency you desire so you can start making things happen in life. Things are already showing up in the cards here for you. It's just waiting for your for you to match that frequency. Okay, so that was all. I hope you liked it. Stay tuned. I will see you all again. Take care. Goodbye.